And now we cut to the whitest guy on the planet talking about horse bloodlines. This is a mess. So Bridgerton, you wanted to talk about something else with Bridgerton, right, babe?
Oh, yeah, I was reading today. I didn't even know this. It's like, that's a series of books.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine.
And there's, I guess, 8 books, one for each of the Bridgerton children, because there's 8 kids in that family.
Oh.
So it's like each book follows one of the kids getting married and like that storyline.
I see.
And so apparently, so this was just the last season that came out was season 3 of the show. But apparently, like, that storyline in the books didn't happen until later. Season 3 was actually supposed to be the story. Like, if it would have followed the books completely, season 3 would have been the storyline of the Benedict guy, the one who had the threesome. Okay, so what was I even saying?
You were talking about Bridgerton and how the story is being told out of order.
Yes. So apparently, the 3rd season would have been the storyline of the one older brother who had the threesome this season,
Mm-hmm.
like him getting married. And apparently then in the book, it would pick up like 10 years later. In book 4. And then that would be the storyline of Penelope and Colin.
Oh, I see.
But they'd be like, Colin would be like 35 and Penelope would have been like 28.
Oh, I see.
So she would have been like more like old matey.
And that's why that was a bigger issue when she was still going to the fucking courting shit. Because she would have been an old lady.
Well, no, because apparently she just like stopped.
Oh.
Like in that book, it was like she had just come to the terms with the fact that like she was just going to be like a spinster and she was never going to get married.
Oh, by the way, welcome to Terrible Person Premium. We had to end the previous podcast abruptly. And now we're here. And I'm so tickled. I don't have to make dinner tonight. I'm fucking overcooking right now. Over it.
Why are you so over it?
I'm just over it. I'm burnt out. I think because I didn't have like the normal end of week break. Like Sunday dinner. And we had like Friday pizza instead.
Oh.
And I think that kind of just was like, Jesus Christ. I just feel like I spent all my time at the grocery store and in the kitchen.
Did you even cook on Sunday? Or did we go out to eat?
I can't remember. I don't feel like we went out to eat. I feel like I did cook. Did I make Sloppy Joes? Sloppy J's?
Yeah, it might have been that day.
Anyway, very, very tickled not to cook tonight. Do you think there's... I'm sure there has been, but have you ever had a dream you could do anything?
Is it like an overnight dream? Or like a dream like MLK dream?
No, never mind. That was a reference to that video. No, I was thinking about driver's tests and people getting their driver's license.
Yeah.
And do you ever think anyone's been killed taking a driver's test? Or killed the driving instructor while in the test?
Don't they usually have their own set of like brakes?
Well, no. When I took my driver's test, it was
the other side.
No, I took my driver's test in my own car.
Oh.
And I think you usually do.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to have a vehicle and you can't drive it there. You have to have somebody drive you there. They like see you. Because if you drive there, they won't let you take the test.
Okay, so they have to see like your mom drive you.
Basically.
And then, like, get out of the car.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But how fucking crazy would that be if you're just a driving instructor and guy just pulls out in traffic?
He just goes rogue.
You get T-boned by a semi.
He pulls onto the freeway going the wrong way. That seems to happen a lot here. Who knows? That'd be really scary, though. I didn't have to take a driver's test.
Why not? Oh, you did it during driver's ed probably, right?
Yeah, well, I took driver's ed in school, and then you could, like, pay through my school.
Yeah.
There was, like, this program that you could do if your parents paid money. I don't even remember how much it was, but basically you would just, it was during the summer for like a week, and I went out with this really, really old man instructor. Like I don't even know how he saw the road very well, but anyways, he took me and this other girl out for a whole week, and we went out with him like every morning and would drive, and we would take turns driving and like doing all this different stuff. And then at the end of the week-long like hands-on class, then he gave both of us these little pieces of paper that he filled out, and then we just had to take those to the DMV and give that to like the person at the desk, and then they just gave us our license.
Nice. Yeah, I had to take it with a person, and I think I took it either on my birthday or the day after. Because you could get, you had to be 16 in 1 month in Indiana.
Oh, yeah. Here you can get it on your 16th birthday.
What is it? You have to be 16 and a half in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, you can, at 16 years old, you can get your permit.
I had my permit like the day I turned 15.
Oh, in Arizona, it's 15 and a half.
Oh, yeah, I remember getting it like I was just 15. I was terrified. The first time I went out, I was like, this shit is moving way too fast, dude. And I feel like I'm really close to like the line. I feel like I'm really close to hitting things. You couldn't tell
like where your car was in the line or on the road.
Because you have like no awareness of how big the car is, really.
Or like when you're trying to like pull up at a stoplight, you're like, you don't know how far back to
Isn't
stop.
Isn't it funny how like you can get in your car and just pull out, no problem, boom, boom, drive it, just a nice leisurely drive, but then you drive like somebody else's car and it's got like a bigger front end and you're just like, fuck, dude. Like I get really paranoid, terrified that I'm gonna, like when your car, because your car is taller than mine and bigger, I think.
Yeah, I think. Well, I don't know if it's longer, but it's definitely
I don't know,
taller.
but I'm never sure like how wide it is, and it freaks me out.
Because I can fit my car in the compact car spot, like at work, no problem.
I used to be able to fucking drive like the hearse, which is huge. I used to like the limousine. I could back it into like a single car garage, no problem, fast. Like pull up, reverse, single move, back in. I was so good, and then something happened. I drove a Honda Fit for 10 years, which is like a go-kart. I was going to say, you stopped
driving a hearse?
Yeah, I guess that's it. I had to drive our band van a couple times, and that thing is terrifying. It's a Sprinter. Hello?
One of those like Mercedes
the big
vans.
ones.
I've never driven one of those. They look kind of fun though.
They're fun to drive. They are like a big boat, but you're just like, ugh. It's a lot. It's a lot of vehicle. Very powerful. Very sexy.
Do they go fast or are they sluggish?
When you get them moving, they stay moving, but they're hard to slow down because they're heavy. So, Sherry Papini, our girl, what's up, Sherry? Sherry probably listens to the podcast. Oh, I feel like that'd be so sick if Sherry Papini just sent me a message and was like, "I do listen to the podcast. Big fan." P1. That'd be tough.
Yeah. So she's like, for those of you who haven't seen the Hulu 3-part documentary
or watch the news about it, there's been a lot of coverage on it. I feel like 2020 shit has done some Sherry Papini stuff. Yeah, because
it happened in like pretty recent history. This was like 2017 or something, right? 20, maybe even later.
Yeah.
So it's pretty recent. But yeah, she's like a modern day Gone Girl.
Yeah, she basically just faked her kidnapping, if you don't know what that means.
Beat herself up.
She had a guy beat her up. Cool guy. Good friend. She like had her friend go. She just like called her ex-boyfriend and was like, "Hey, I need to stay at your place, and I have some specific demands."
What do you call those types of guys? There's like a term, right?
He's just like a pushover. Like literally anything she wanted. I feel
like there's like a specific word that you call those types of guys that they will literally just like do anything for a girl, and like it's not like they're getting like a sexual thing or anything like that in return. It's literally just like
they're just like simping out.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
That's so just unattractive.
So Sherry was married to this guy named Keith. They had 2 kids,
And he was like hot.
Yeah, and one day she just disappeared. Right? Is that what? She just like didn't come home.
Yeah.
Did she go? Was she on a run or a hike or something?
She was on a run, so she was like
Yeah.
a runner.
And
she did this every single day, and I guess she didn't come back from one of her runs or whatever. And the husband came home from work, like she wasn't there, and the kids weren't there. And then he called the kids' school and asked if they had been picked up or what time they had gotten picked up, and they were like, they're still here.
Yeah.
So
immediately the cops are like, Keith did it.
Yeah, you did something to her.
Keith done did it, and immediately he's like, I feel like this is made up. Immediately he has suspicions that it's something weird going on. Which if that's what happens when your wife goes missing,
and that's like one of your first thoughts, it's like
you're in a bad way, brother. That sucks.
You're married to a psycho.
Yeah, and apparently he like accidentally hit her one time while they were playing Wii.
Oh yeah.
And then like she like basically convinced everybody he was like abusive.
She was like, he beats me up. And then like they were at one of their friends' houses while it happened, and they like called the friend, and she was like, oh yeah, like started laughing about it.
Yeah, I was there.
Like we were playing Wii.
We were
bowling.
We were Wii bowling. We were doing the 100-pin Wii bowling. Fucking Keith got wild, dude. What if also he just used that as an excuse to slug his bitch wife?
He's like, you fuckers are gonna tell everybody that we were Wii
No,
bowling.
he pretends to take like as he releases the ball, he just turns into a fucking hook and just blasts
Maybe she was being real annoying that night.
Yeah.
He had to put her back in her place.
She was being a girl playing video games. Mad. What?
What?
Yeah, babe.
What?
Kate can't
Shut up.
Kate cannot control
Shut
her
up.
anger when we play video games. It was a once fun pastime between the two of us.
Grant.
And now she gets mad at me every time we play video games. And it's a whole thing, guys.
That is not true.
You get mad every time.
That is not true.
If we're playing Mario Kart and Kate doesn't win every race, it's over.
That's not true.
Occasionally, I'll
Let me win?
No, I'll get one in.
Babe, no, I beat you.
You beat me all the time, but I like to ride. Here's what I do, guys. This is how, if you're a guy listening to this podcast and you play Mario Kart or any racing video game with your fiance, girlfriend, your wife, whatever it is, what you do is you find different ways to enjoy the game that aren't winning. So what I like to do is I like to start the race 10, 15 seconds after everybody else starts the race. I like to race from the back, guys. And I like to get items, good items, and I like to fuck the people up in front of me, especially if we're playing online. I like to beef. That's fun for me. And then I like to get in second place, and I like to protect Caitlin. So if there's a blue shell, I'll fucking blow the horn. Boom. Got you. But there's no sense in winning, guys. And then there's times where Kate will win like 3 races in a row, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking show her what's up. And then I try real hard and I can't win. And Kate's just a full lap ahead of everybody. It sucks. She's very good at Mario Kart. We also need to encourage people to find me online.
Yeah.
Because
it'd be more fun to play with people that we.
Yeah, I think what
know.
we kind of want to do is set up the podcast rig because we can have the chat through my phone, and then we'll just set up mics, and then we can get a room full of people that are all terrible person listeners. That'd be fun.
I need like a headset.
Well, yeah, we just have our mic stands. We do it like this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we just do it on the couch
I see.
where we record the podcast in our studio. Fucking, by the way, dude, all these people that are spending thousands and thousands of dollars to build out studios to fucking take advantage of dumb business owners, it's insane to me.
What do you mean take advantage of dumb business owners?
They're like, you can record your podcast in our studio, in our state-of-the-art studio. Nobody's gonna fucking listen.
It's like you don't really need a whole studio.
Orthopedic surgery podcast. Okay. Hosted by Grant and Kate. We should do an ultra specialized. We should just like find a niche, like orthopedic surgery, like knees and ankles, right? And it's like we call it like knees and ankles, and it's like we claim to be experts and we just give bad information. That'd be so fun. It's medical talk with Grant and Kate, and we just give terrible medical advice.
Then we get sued.
No, we
by
just
a
have
bunch of dumb people.
No, we just have a disclaimer that says, "Hey, we are not licensed professionals."
That horse is so pretty.
Do you think they like? Where's his dick? Why isn't it hanging down? Is that a lady?
It could be a girl.
Do they raise lady horses? And is that okay in 2024?
I don't. Yes.
What if
maybe it's tucked? I don't know. Maybe it has a little cup or something.
What if a male horse?
They are athletes.
What if a male horse transitioned to become a female horse? Would she be able to compete in this race? Do you think?
Yes. I don't know. Grant, you're asking me all sorts of questions that I
What are you talking about, babe?
know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they let girl horses and guy horses in the same race.
Babe, I was asking you if they transitioned, if they'd let her compete in the male race. God damn it, now I have to cut this out.
I didn't know it was supposed to be a joke.
Do you think a horse would transition? Is that
No, I'm not talking about horses transitioning.
That's what I asked you though. I said if that horse transitioned,
horses and guy horses. We're not even talking about the same thing over here.
But I asked you a specific question and you go,
Well, I wasn't listening.
I know you weren't.
The specificity of the question. Sorry.
Did you see they did take away that trans swimmers all her medals?
Oh.
Yeah. Looks like the tides. Looks like the pendulum's swinging back, guys. They're like, we may have gotten a little crazy with this, letting a fucking fully formed adult man just be like, "Yeah, I'm a girl swimmer now.
I'm a girl now.
I'm a girl."
Yeah, I think also the fact too that person specifically competed as a male swimmer.
Yeah, that's
previously
mediocre male swimmer, and then
did horribly,
fucking dominates,
and
dude.
then all of a sudden they're like, "I'm a woman, actually." Sorry, that was maybe too much.
No, but seriously, and then Sherry Papini, after they found out, she like came back after like 22 days of being kidnapped. And was
almost a whole month.
And then she came back and was a nightmare. It was like, I experienced so much awfulness.
And would just like, we had 2 young kids. I think both probably under the age of 5 for sure.
Yeah.
One was like a toddler and the other one was like a baby. And so she would just have these like huge, crazy freakouts and just start crying and like
upset the kids.
Become like unresponsive, basically.
Just full on PTSD.
Crazy.
And then she describes where she was at. And basically she describes the room in this weird closet. And then the cops start doing this investigation and they find the fucking closet. And it belongs to her ex-boyfriend in his house. And they're like, this is the room that she's describing. And they bring all this up in front of the husband. And the husband's like, immediately during the interrogation, he goes, "Can I talk to you fellas outside?" And he goes outside with the police officers and he's like, "I told you, motherfuckers. I told you this is all made up."
But
and then she basically made this guy like beat her up with a hockey stick.
And he didn't get in trouble at all, did he?
No, he was so forthcoming. And the guy that they interview, his last name's Reyes, and he is just cool as a cucumber. Yeah, so my ex, she called me and she said she was going to break up with her husband but needed a place to stay for a few days. And I was like, okay. And then, she wanted me to board up these windows, so I boarded them up. I took everything out of the room but the mattress. And then one day she made me hold a hockey stick and she ran into it. And that's how she got a black eye. Kate is now watching TV.
I'm sorry.
This is a Kate Watches TV episode. Kate, what are you seeing?
I was listening to your story about her and the hockey stick, and she also asked him to bank a hockey puck
Off
off of her leg because he used to be like a semi-professional hockey player.
Dude, that guy, like, he was just a big stoner, and he was like, fuck yeah, dude. I could fucking bank a...
Yeah, no, he was literally just like a
just
dumb, like, Orange County, California boy.
Yeah. And, I mean, he was just...
Like, total bro.
She was like, I need your help.
Whatever.
And he was like, what can I do to help you? And she was like, I need you to hit me with this hockey stick. I need you to body check me into the closet. Do you think he put on his pads and just, like, relived his glory days? Do you know how satisfying, though? Because he dated her, right?
Yeah, it was like his ex-girlfriend.
Yeah,
and they dated for a while, too, I'm pretty
So
sure.
he knows the extent of crazy. So could you imagine your ex who's annoying is like, hey, I need you to body check me into the closet. I need to look like I was abused. I'd be like, no problem. That'd be so fun.
I think you would have the most fun doing that to me.
No, babe. I wouldn't. I love you. Kate's been kind of grumpy lately.
I have not.
Yeah, you have.
Oh.
What?
Here we go.
You've been a little grumpy with me. You said I was being loud. I like sneak out of the house every day.
Oh, God, you were so annoying this morning when you came home.
Well, that was when I came home, babe. And she was like, you were slamming dishes around. I was not.
To make it a point, like, bitch, I'm unloading the dishwasher. Don't you see, you lazy fucking...
That wasn't why I was emptying it to be nice. And you were like immediately mad at me.
Because you were just slamming everything.
I was not.
And then also you attack every single doorknob you meet.
Not true. I opened the door.
God.
And at night and in the mornings, I open them slowly. Like I'm a creepy person.
There are plenty of mornings where I've heard you.
I've heard, yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I go in and take a brief nap, and Kate comes in and slams her shit down, turns on the sink, starts brushing her teeth, shutting doors.
I just thought, okay, so I'm leaving my current job, and I thought, oh, we put in your 2 weeks. It's going to be like fun times for the rest of your time there. No. Fucking wrong.
Yeah.
It sucks. It sucks so much, and I'm so over it. And
yeah, usually I
just want to be done.
After your 2 week notice, you're like, I'm gonna enjoy this because it's like there's no consequences.
Yeah.
Like if I don't do a project, what are they gonna do? Fire me?
Yeah, which I mean, I guess technically some places, I guess, do that if you are like real bad about slacking off right before, like after you already put in your notice. But still, like I don't know, it's just annoying. And then I know I'm not going to get paid out for any of my vacation time that I haven't used or my sick time, and I'm just like, why the fuck am I here? And then I have this meeting to turn in my computer and my like parking garage badge and stuff like that, and like scheduled it at fucking 4 p.m. So I just have to go in tomorrow and just sit around and fucking twiddle my goddamn thumbs all day.
So tomorrow Thursday is your last day.
Tomorrow's my last day.
Not Friday.
No. So I start my new job on Monday, and I literally was like, I need at least a fucking day.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair, babe.
But I literally had people that already thought that I left like on Monday.
Oh.
So I'm just like, nope, still here. Unfortunately.
I think I've obviously been working, you know this, Kate. I've been working on a funeral home story, 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm done telling people when episodes are going to come out. You know what I mean?
Like you're just going to drop them.
I'm just going to put them out. And I'll just maybe put out a trailer the day or 2 ahead and be like, hey, an episode in 2 days.
Or just put it out and then be like, hey, there's a new episode out.
True. Yeah. That's a good idea. Because I'm also, dude, I'm so fucking sick and tired of doing this thing for virtually free. And then having people critique it to the degree they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they get to have such a big say, and it's like people who buy like the premium, right? There's like, yeah. What? What is it, babe?
I'm just listening to you.
No, you're not. You were pointing at the TV. You wanted me to look. What do you
Because
see?
they splashed water on the horse and then
They
he was
did.
drinking some of it. It was cute.
Yeah. It's probably hot. But it's hot and humid there. Anyway, I won't finish my thought.
Yes, you will. Finish it.
Yeah, no, but people buy something, right? Like they buy, I don't know, Collection 1. And they think that because they bought that,
We'll tell people what it is.
Collection 1 is seasons 1 through 3 with the epilogue. And there's some other shit in there, but it's commercial free and it is what it is, right? It's $8. And that's a way for me to, supplement my income a bit with a hobby. And people buy that and they think, oh, well, every new episode, they get mad and they write shitty reviews because they say, Grant hasn't put out, I paid $8 and Grant hasn't put out an episode on this feed. And in years, he's never put a new one up. It's like, well, bitch.
It's like, well, that's not what
that
you
bought
for.
Seasons 1 through 3. I'm on season 4. Right. I hate it. And like also they're so difficult to do, and I think the reason why is because I put so much emphasis on like what are people going to think? And I think I just need to go back, and I've started doing this, just writing whatever I want.
Yeah, I don't think you need to think so much about what other people are going to think.
And what if they're going to be disappointed in this story or disappointed in this. And it's like, dude, I don't know. Again, the thing I can't talk about that I would love to talk about, the quote unquote bad business deal I made.
Oh yeah.
I would love to fucking tell people
that was all on you, Grant.
Yeah, 100% on me.
Business deal.
I made a bad business deal.
It's funny though because you're supposed just you making a bad business deal then became like fucking forewarning for everybody else that works with that or used to work with said person.
Right.
Because then they would go on to then be like, I don't know if making a podcast with the best idea for you.
You didn't have to say the name.
Sorry.
But yeah, when I become the reference to people who are creators as well and being like, yeah, this didn't work well for Grant, so maybe don't do it. Or maybe don't put he's got a lot of people listening. Maybe don't put all your eggs in that basket.
But it was just you making a bad business
decision. Yeah. I should have just put it out on my own.
Well,
I would be wealthier, I feel like, and I would be probably done with the whole series. Instead of, I just fucking hate doing it because I just was so disappointed. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you were promised a lot of things.
I was promised so much.
Did not happen at all.
Yeah.
So that's.
So I have a bad attitude about podcasting right now because I'm writing an episode for free so I can put out a premium episode for a nominal amount of money. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a lot of work for like $75, Stop.
It's going to be more than that. But also I think people that are commenting like stuff like that, that's fucked up. Because also, like, you wouldn't buy something 8 years ago for $7 or whatever and then expect it to just constantly have new content on it.
You don't go to the grocery store and buy $8 worth of lemons and then expect to come back next week and get free lemons.
Or
you know what I mean?
Don't expect to buy a fucking box set of seasons 1 through 3 of a show and then expect when seasons 4 through 6 come out for them to just magically appear on your box set of DVDs for seasons 1 through 3.
Yeah.
Like, it's not how that works. You would have to then go out and buy the other box set.
Here's a review. So it was great in the beginning, and I think in the past year maybe and a half, I've paid roughly $20 for a promise of new content but never delivers on it. Maybe 3 hours worth. But when he has a wedding to pay for, it's 50% off, and we were promised more content. Seen it for almost 2 years. Bitch, I've put out several episodes in the last 2 years. So go fuck yourself, first of all, and whatever. Let's see what this new one that came in. I bought the premium to get access to the new episode, but was not granted the download. Now I have to go and dispute the charges. I did like this show, but after being promised new episodes and then not getting any for months on end, I have looked for other podcasts. Go fuck yourself, Vito3033. I hope you're subscribed to this podcast, but you're probably not. Dude, it's insane.
Is that a man or a girl or
who knows? I would rather people, and it's like people are like, don't get addicted. This is not a consistent podcast. It's fucking not. You dumb fucking people, man. And like, dude, all I want to do is just go on the main premium, like the main funeral home feed, and do this.
And just say what you're saying right now.
But everybody is like advised against it.
Yeah. I wouldn't. Just have this be your outlet.
I guess, man.
But I understand your
But I was like, dude, yeah, I'm going to put out 2 in June. And then fucking like everything happened. And I just was like, nah, dude, not feeling it. And I like wrote a bunch of shit, but it just doesn't work in the context of what I'm doing now. And it's like, do I shift? I shifted like 4 times.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't know. I'm to the point where I'm like, I don't know how many more of these after these next 2 I'm really going to do. You know? I might put out ads so people can hear the first 4 seasons, and maybe if there's a demand for 5 and 6, I'll like be more pressing about it. But I don't know. I think I'm just not going to tell anybody. I'm just going to be like George R.R. Martin.
Just put out new ones.
Just be like, yeah, I'm working on a new book. You know what I mean? Say fuck it.
It's your thing, so you can, put it out however you want to. And I feel like at this point in time, there are plenty of podcasts that are not consistent.
Well, I mean, also, too, it's not it never has been a consistent podcast.
Well, I'm just saying, like, especially now, like, there are some podcasts, like, they'll, like, literally only put out an episode, like, once every, like, 2 months or something.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. That's a thing now.
I don't know. I got a bad attitude about podcasting right now. But who knows, Kate? Maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get better. So we're going to go. Kate, what are we having for dinner?
Well, we have coupons to places like
Nice.
Arby's and Panda Express. If you want either one of those.
But none of the coupons apply to anything we'd probably order, right?
Well, the Panda Express one is like buy a bowl, get a bowl free.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds good.
Or there's an Arby's one for like a $4 Reuben. Or a $6 chicken nugget meal.
It's interesting. Maybe we should go to Arby's or Panda Express for dinner tonight.
But with Arby's, you can't use more than one of the coupons at once.
Well, fuck Arby's. The world's ending. It's over, guys. All right. Have a great week. Here's Quad City DJs.